Hi, my name's Cindy and today I'm going to show you the process of a self-portrait and still life drawing that I've done. It's this one right here. Girl. Let me stand up. Girl. That's what she looks like. Girl. Yeah, so it's all done in a blue biro pen. Sorry, excuse the amount for now. Don't have anywhere else to sort of put it against. But yeah, so that was done for a competition and it's the one hosted by Slew, and it's kind of want to show more of the process behind it and all like the clips I filmed of it before as well, so I'll put all that in this video here. So yeah, so carry on if you want to see the process of it. In my head I had an idea of what I wanted to do for this, so I just did some very quick sketches. That's the one I went with, and yeah, I then just straight went over to making a reference video that I can pull images from, and I chose this one and I just did it in black and white to make it easier for me to start drawing from it, since I knew I was only going to use like one colour for this whole drawing, so that's why I went with the black and white one for my main reference. Here you can see the first main rough drawing of it on the actual paper, and I'm just about to start going with the pen. I started with the head, since if I messed this area up then I would have had to just redo it all anyways, so better to get it over with in the beginning. Okay, so this is like day 3 of working on this, so I think I'm gonna try and film a little time lapse. Probably work on some of the leaves and like that little corner there, see how that goes. So yeah, that's the progress so far. Oh, the lighting's not very good, it's all dark and rainy outside. But some of the flowers, yeah, I'll see how much I can get done. While I've got the clips playing in the background, I'm gonna share sort of the thought process behind this piece and what it actually means to me. I titled it "I May Rot Away in My Shell," so that's why there's all the dried flowers around, and it's just really about how I sometimes feel that it's quite difficult for me to actually connect with people and just, I don't know, talk, make connections, have deep meaningful connections. I always find it quite difficult. It's sort of I guess I sort of feel a bit on the outside sometimes, not really because of anybody else's fault or anything, it's just, I guess, sort of just the way I am. I don't really know how to change it. Not necessarily something I'm always sad about, since I do enjoy being on my own. But I often feel as though when I look at other people, it all seems to be so easy for them. And it doesn't feel that way for me. So I don't know, it's just, don't really know how to explain it. Sort of feel a bit on the outside. Yeah, I guess it's just the way I am. But sometimes it makes me a bit sad. I don't really know why I'm like this necessarily. But you know, I guess it is what it is. Maybe it's really just something that I'm used to, just finding comfort in myself, so I maybe don't really want to step out of that. But anyways, apart from that, the actual drawing I was really happy with in the end. Honestly, I've never drawn something this big and detailed so quickly before. Now, the main reason why I was able to really get this done quite quickly was because I luckily had booked off a week off work before I even knew about the contest, so when it came round, I pretty much had a week then just to stay at home and work on this. So that's kind of what I did. I got the bulk of it done during that 1 week, and then I just did some finishing off a bit later on. And it all came together quite quickly actually. I was quite proud of myself for getting it done, since I was kind of worried with all the detail in this that it wouldn't be done. when it came to the background, at first I was thinking of maybe just leaving it a bit more blank and just doing some hatching in the background, but in the end I decided that I do actually really like doing the detail. That is just something that I really like doing in my work, and I didn't want to sort of scrimp out on it this time just because of time worries, seeing as at this point I did realize that I did have enough time to do it. So that's when I changed to adding in more leaves in the background that would be detailed as well. And I made sure to keep everything sort of in the background with the wilted flowers and the leaves and everything, that all detailed with more shading and hatching, whereas me as a figure, I sort of wanted it more just simple and plain. So that's why there's more detail in the face, but when it comes to my actual sort of torso and arms, it's a bit more simpler looking. Also, speaking of the arms, I don't think I realized that time when I was doing it, but I think they just look a bit too short now looking at it. So can't change it now, but you know, maybe for next time I just need to really look at it properly when I do my actual drawing, since I think they look a little bit funny. Just to finish off before I show you some photos of the final thing, just sort of want to say that I really enjoyed working on this. It's been a long time since I've actually done a self-portrait. I think the last time I probably did it was back in like high school. So, and that was like, you know, 10 years ago now, so it's a bit crazy. It was really fun to do. I enjoyed it. Maybe you can let me know if it actually looks like me, because I'm not 100% sure. I think in the vase there is certain aspects of it, but I think I have always sort of struggled with getting a likeness of someone that I'm drawing. You know, doesn't matter really who it is, just any sort of photos, references. I always find that I can't get it quite right. So yeah, let me know if it actually looks like me. When it comes to the actual contest, you know, I don't really care if I win or anything like that. It's just, I think it's just a nice sort of thing that brings like the whole art community together here on YouTube as well. Since I know I've been looking at Instagram, all like the posts and everything that people have been uploading. It's just nice to see everybody sort of getting involved and just making art, making something new. Especially since I think a lot of people probably won't necessarily do a sort of self-portrait, just that, you know, out of their own accord that much. It's mainly just you sort of find a reference folder and then you draw it most often, don't you? Don't really tend to look at yourself that heavily and then make art from that. So it was sort of a nice introspective activity. Yeah, and it's been really nice seeing what everybody else has been doing, and yeah, it'll be nice to hopefully soon see his compilation of all the favorites and all that, just all the different mediums people have used. So yeah, I can't wait to see it. So I'll put some little photos of my final image, and yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you like this video, and it'd be nice to see you again. So yeah, thank you for watching.